Hi everyone, it's Robbie. I'm back. Thank you for being patient. No, it's been a while, but I'm hoping we can get back to this more regularly. Jane's in the kitchen now making some pizza. I thought we'd just do a little quick reading for the day. I think we just had the half moon in Leo. I think it was the half moon, so I know emotionally it was a very high time for all of us. I hope you're all doing good. I thought we'd just do a quick little reading, feeling a bit grounded today, so maybe you can do something along those lines of being grounded. See if any cards come out. Oh wow, we got two. All right, these ones I think very much resonate with us at the moment. So the first one that came out is the Seven of Wands. Now each time I get this in a reading personally, I think it has something to do with like the vibe I'm getting, especially because we just got the moon reversed. Seems what I can see is like you're getting into a lot of arguments with a lot of people, maybe even family or close friends, and it's like you feel like you're trying to like constantly prove yourself to people that don't fully understand you, and you're trying to defend your own claims, which in itself isn't a bad thing, but it's like to people that don't really understand you, don't want to listen, or they already have this own version of you in their heads, and it feels like you're just trying to prove yourself to others, but they're not listening. I think that very much represents the moon reversed, and usually what that represents, like obviously the moon's like intuition, femininity, our own emotions, but also it's like when it's especially in the reverse positions, like we're trying to defend we're trying to defend our claims to other people, but at the same time we're not actually really there for ourselves. Like we're trying to show people who we really are, but we're trying to get validation from other people and not actually from our own selves, if that makes sense. And it's also wearing us down a lot and not making us really look into ourselves properly. So I want to see if I can get any more cards that can show us any solutions, because I know I've been in this situation a lot with other people, still falling into those old cycles every now and then. It happens to us. Let's see if there's anything else I can get. Oh, got one. Need to see. Sorry, I just sort these. Card we got. Oh, okay. This is the star reversed. Yeah. Do you want to bring it out? I can do it. Jaden and I just bought a singing bowl. That's really nice. That's very beautiful. I'll do it very quickly and then I'll talk about the star reversed. Thank you. Yeah, let me see if sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't. So. That was beautiful. I love that. Thank you, sweetie. Alright, so I'll leave it here. It's actually a cute little, I was kind of leaning a bit. I'll do like that. Yeah, I think that's cute. The star reversed, I think, goes very well with this because it's number 17 in the major arcana. 17. The moon is 18, yeah, and then the star 17. Yeah, I've gotten this card a lot when I've been through very bad times, especially I think these like they go together very well because the star usually is about having faith or hope. Very like again like very angelic vibes. It's like the stars in the water, it's like very like feminine. I think it's showing when it's reversed, you're lacking a lot of faith in God or in the universe, and even yourself, especially that goes with the moon reversed. You're lacking a lot of faith, not only when you don't look into your own emotions, but to, the source, God, the universe, what created you. And I think this goes back to the Seven of Wands, and it was in the upright position. Always trying to prove yourself to other people, defend yourself, defend your own claims, but it's not actually doing you any good because it's just the same cycles that are repeating over and over again. And it's like the same, it just throughout many years, and you think, well, I've been doing all the I'm doing like some people do like shadow work, like the emotional stuff. I keep falling into these cycles, and especially it goes back to like usually with family or close friends, people in our close circle of life, always trying to prove ourselves and show who we are, defend our claims, but nothing good ever comes from it, and then, yeah, I've been through this a lot myself. So I think maybe we can do one more card, see if there's any help or any guidance, any advice for us. And then we can do the singing bowl at the end. I think that'd be really good. Oh, these two came out, and I think these actually go very well with our claim, like for today. So first we got that's a 9. That's a 9. Yeah, I'm still getting used to Roman numerals. So the 9 of Swords, but it's strange. It's in the reverse position. Usually in this way we see a girl, or I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but a person on their bed, and it's like a black room and they're crying. Usually shows despair. Especially 9 represents growth, but because it's in the reverse position, the vibe I'm getting is I think you're starting to finally come to terms with the fact that maybe people might never truly understand who you are, but you don't need that validation from them to tell you who you are. It's like we have a bunch of roses like on the balcony at the moment, like flowers. The rose just like a flower just blooms. It doesn't wait for someone to tell it to bloom, or a rose doesn't wait for someone to tell it that it's a rose. It just is a rose. And I think you are slowly but surely after years, and it takes a while. I'm still getting used to it. You're starting to come to terms with the fact that maybe people will never fully understand you, but it's okay. They don't need to for you to know who you are. You know, the rose doesn't wait for it to bloom, for someone to tell it to bloom. The rose doesn't wait for someone to tell it that it's a rose. It just is, and it just blooms. Then the last card we have here is the Knight of Cups reversed, and I think that actually goes very well, especially with the Nine of the Nine of Swords reversed. The Knight of Cups, we see like a man, he's holding a cup, he's on the horse, and I think the vibe I'm getting from all of this, I think the solution is just as long as you know who you are, and the cups also in tarot represent our emotions, just knowing who you are, but not being ashamed of your emotions either. You know, being like, he looks very strong and like very independent, but he still knows he's carrying the cup, like he still has that emotional side to him. It doesn't actually change who he is, or he doesn't try to suppress it. He acknowledges his emotions as a part of who he is. I think this was actually a very good reading. I really hope this helped you guys a lot. I know it helped me a bit. I'll do like a quick little bowl for you. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I get it right, because sometimes it's hard. I might actually take this ring off, because sometimes it's hard to balance on our fingers. Right. All right. That was very nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope that this reading resonated with you guys. And yeah, thank you very much, and hopefully we'll see you very, very soon. Peace and love. God bless.